a quick collective reading. I'm feeling a little better today, so I wanted to come on, and I don't have anything better to do. I don't really have a job. My job is to um, give you guys divine messages. So that's what I'm here to do. Nothing better to do. But yeah, if this message resonates for you or yada yada, you can do whatever you want to do with it. Um, you can leave me a like if you'd like, or let me know in the comments. I always love to hear from you guys. I always love to hear the tea. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, you can. My bookings are open, and you can hit me up at jungleintuitive@gmail.com if you're interested. There's a list of my services and pricing, specifically on my YouTube channel under the bio section. So if you're interested, you can go and check that out. Um, if you want to buy me some tobacco or a little, a soda, you can. You're more than welcome to hit up the little information in the description of this video, but you don't have to. Just feel like called. It's for those of you who feel called to pass on that good dharma. Don't got to. You just being here is enough for me, and it keeps me going. So thank you so much to my Jungle Collective and my tribe. I wouldn't be here without you. And I just wanted to say, as always, thank you so much for being here. It's always a pleasure to read for you. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. If this applies, you can take whatever information from it. If it doesn't, you can let it fly and, find a reading that fits you. Anyways, I'm just going to go right into it. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm smoking tobacco in my pipe right now. I know that this reading is going to be mass blocked, so, but as long as this reaches, some angels out there, I'm real happy and grateful. And that's why I'm here. Okay, I'm going to go right into it. All right. So I wanted to say something about energy transmutation. Someone watching me here is a very powerful empath and probably a very supernatural being. You could be somebody that has abilities, or you could be a little bit psychic here, or just a really strong empath. You could also be somebody that's realizing that you have transmutation powers. You can turn your enemies into people that love you. You can turn people that are dealing with illness, mental ailments, into happy people in just a snap. And this is because you might have an understanding here of divine's love. And this divine love for every living thing lives in your body now. And this is why you've been granted powers and you have been graduated or promoted in the spiritual ranks. This carries a very large responsibility, being an empath or a healer in whatever way that you consider that. And you don't have to be someone that's specifically a shaman or a healer per se, or a doctor, but you could be somebody that creates art that really uplifts people. You could do a work where you reach out to people and you help them, and this gains you a lot of good karma. The key to transmutation of energy, which means, to me, I see transmutation as filtering dark energy and turning it into something else that can help you. Um, the key to it is genuine happiness and love, and this has to come from from inside. It cannot come from the expense of others, and this is the key to this. Also, a unconditional love for all living things, not demons, but living things, humans. Um, an general understanding that nobody's perfect, and even the people that dislike you or misunderstand you, you have to carry this unconditional love that God has for everybody, and this is the key to transmutation. And this is how you gain pure power, or if you want to call it magic. Um, People are learning this about you. People are learning that if they just step a little bit close to you, they treat you nicely, this energy is mirrored back to them. And this is reflecting soon in your luck in your life and your karma. Um, so I'm just going to go right into the reading. I'm just going to see what's going on here. Um, you could be somebody that is recovering from a lot of spiritual attacks, or a lot of attacks from people who have abused you for a long time, who might not understand this, might not understand this new version of you, or this more empowered version of you, or this person with a very good understanding. But what they do not understand is not your concern. The message here today is that you before you can heal others, you must heal yourself. You must put yourself first. You must always make sure that you are 100%, because to do that, that's showing gratitude for the divine, because the divine gave you this life. Some of you guys, this divine gave you multiple lives. Some of you guys have died many times and come back, and to show that appreciation, you're taking care of yourself. And also, this is giving you clearance to take care of others. I'm not a regular tarot reader. I'm an intuitive reader, so I'm also a shaman. So welcome to those of you who are new. So I'm going to be using playing cards, and I'm also going to be using these Spanish tarot cards. Some of you guys might be used to me using my homemade oracles. I've let those go in the wind. I might even throw them away. They're just not really with me right now for a reason. So I hope you guys don't mind. Hey, Metacrazy. Good to see you. And there's also you must have unconditional love for yourself as well, because you are a creation. And having unconditional love for all living things also applies to yourself. So you must forgive yourself and move on. That way you can have a chance to have this unconditional love, because how can you love someone else if you can't love yourself? Isn't that something that RuPaul said? Wait, how does that saying go? How the hell are you gonna love somebody else or something? Amen. I don't remember how he says it. Maybe somebody in the comments can write that out and remind me. I'm sorry. I've been away from TV for a while now. Okay, let's go. Let's see what the current energy is. Thank you, Metacrazy Gold. And I think I got your email, Metacrazy, that it was your birthday. Happy birthday. I'm sorry I don't really answer all the time, but I do read your emails. I do read everybody's emails. Or at least I glaze over a little bit. Alright. And that's okay. It's okay. It takes time to forgive people. It takes time to understand where people come from. You don't have to forgive them today. You don't have to forgive them tomorrow. But most importantly, you got to forgive yourself. But right now, you're being rewarded with a lot of financial abundance, material abundance, because of your detachment. You've been forced into situations where you got to know how it was like to have things and how it's like to not. And this has gained you a lot of good karma. Some people don't make it through tests like this. Sometimes they stay attached. They stay attached to their old home. They stay attached to old people. They stay attached to memories, items, things. And because you, whoever's watching me, whoever's chosen, you have let go of everything in your old life. And because of this, you've allowed the universe to have space to give you all brand new things. You're not even asking for things. You're not even specific about your wishes, because you just want to take care of yourself. You just want to be alive. And that's awesome. And now, I don't know, I'm randomly hearing Kali Uchis' song, To Feel Alive. Maybe someone's a Cancer watching me, or this has to do with cancer. I just want to feel something. I just want to feel something. To feel alive. That song is very beautiful. I'll post it in the community. You just want to feel something. You just want to feel happy. And because of that, you're being rewarded right now. Welcome to your spiritual graduation. 11 of Pentacles. This is not a regular deck of cards, tarot cards, but this is one more pentacle than 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is family, financial, just extreme stability, wealth, wealth, wealth. 11 is on top of that. You're being rewarded +1 of what any other person would wish for, because you don't want for it. You could even say it's a law of attraction, but because you're focusing on yourself, This is where the energy resides. This is where the money resides. You remember that? I am where the money resides. And you might not even be somebody that's focused on abundance of money, but you are about to be. So congratulations, 11 of Pentacles. This also signifies possibly a soulmate, because 11 is right here. You're being given a new twin flame, some of you guys. Somebody with a psychic connection to you, somebody that has unconditional love for you. All of the love that you've given out freely and wasn't returned, it's coming back to you in the form of a person, and you're somebody, confirmation. The machine just turned on. You are somebody that you've totally forgotten about the love debts. You just let them go. Maybe you've accepted that this love that you've given out that wasn't given back, you're accepting that it's not going to come back to you from these same people you've given it to, and you've let it all go. It's like you've wiped the tab clean. Letting go of the grudges, letting go of those past debts, because it's been going on so long. Someone said, I'm going to run the world. Absolutely. Hey, lovely, good to see you. 5 of Cups, there might be some people that are a little depressed right now. That's not your problem. It could be up to 5 people in a family seeing your light finally when it's too late, but it's not your problem. And, you know, you are an empath, and the divine knows that you are an empath, and you might feel for these people. You can't help yourself. You have a really big heart. You're a very good person. You are a divine being, but some of you guys that are watching me are deities. You accept offerings from the universe, the divine, and angels, and other supernatural people, but these are human emotions. These come and go, and you understand this. This is the key to your detachment. Other people, you understand that these other people you've left behind, they have so many attachments, and that's why they're stuck in the past. So these people may have human emotions for you now when they didn't want to act human to you before, but this is not going to be your problem. This is the end of your sadness and the beginning of you getting what you deserve. So congratulations. Let's see what's next. 2 of Swords. Yeah, there's going to be some big decisions being made. You might not even be interested in, by the time the justice comes around for these people, these abusers of yours that want to be non-abusers now. I heard they don't want to be abusers anymore, but it's like they've been going on for at least up to 5 years. Consecutively, 24 hours a day, abusing you, energetically abusing you, harming your name behind your back. And it's like, when the time comes around finally to go and cut their head, I heard you're going to be given the rope to the guillotine. You might not want to. You might want to even look away, because this is not something you're interested in anymore. You're not interested in vengeance. You're being rewarded. You might even feel bad, but this is part of the karma. This isn't your karma. This isn't your reward. This is their karma. Their karma is that they have to see somebody with a very gold, pure heart that they harmed be given the guillotine button, be given the axe to hit them. Somebody so kind, somebody that they would never imagined have this power. And it will break their hearts. Some of you guys are going to be approached by an official, or a police officer, or some sort of agent asking you for information, and you're going to have to give it because you're an honest person and you're no longer protecting these people. They're going to be taken far, far away from you very soon. Within 2 hours, 2 days, 5 days, a week here. But you have to understand, you are being put in a position to enact someone else's karma because you're a divine being and you have that clearance now. Sometimes your energy is a lesson to people. And sometimes you're going to be used as a lesson for others, and you just have to be detached completely. And I think because you're so detached from memories, so detached from those human emotions that come and go, you are being given the sword. You're being given the axe. But you will not be sad. You will be very happy because you're focused on yourself. Some of you guys, if you're running your own business, side hustle, or you have a dream that you're trying to go towards, it's going to become very successful very soon. I heard worldwide, world renowned, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that word right now. World known, okay? Three of Wands in the reverse, you guys could have been in the past really upset about your lack of expansion. Why can you probably might want to move away from a place you're in, or for a while you have been. Maybe for like years, up to 3 years, every single day of your life, you were crying to yourself. You were like, why am I not moving from here? I've manifested everything else before. Why can't I manifest moving from this place where my abusers can find me, or where this energy can find me? And the real reason behind that is because that you're here to do a job. And maybe some of you guys are realizing that. Maybe some of you guys are understanding that. And you've accepted it. That your presence here is their karma. Their karma cannot play out without you being here for some reason. So you need to stay calm. And maybe you are now, and this is why you're being rewarded in places that you thought you would never be rewarded. Maybe you thought the town you were in was always going to be abusive to you, always not going to understand you, or community or workplace, and you were just trying to move away, only to find when you travel or visit places that this energy follows you. No matter where you go, if you don't finish this mission, it's going to follow you until you finish this mission. And maybe now you're realizing it's a lot cheaper, it's a lot energetically cheaper, and it's a lot more enriching to stay where you are. Maybe it's even more learnable. You're learning more. You're learning this place. And as you're doing this, there's people being replaced around you with the proper energies, enriching energy. This can also signify, Three of Wands in the reverse, that there's people trying to get away now. People that didn't want to leave you alone, they're trying to get away now and they cannot. Whew, the breeze is blowing in. Hey, Devote. Good to see you in the chat. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. You guys might have been held up here or put on a pause in your location because you're supposed to receive some sort of job, or you're supposed to realize your divine job. You're not supposed to have a regular job. You're not supposed to. You could have went through many jobs, many hats. Do I belong here? Do I belong there? And not understanding why certain phases in your life ended when you were successful. And it's because you're a nomadic being. Your spirit is supposed to be nomadic. Once you finish your job there, once you transmute the energy there, divine will move you before people find out who you are and start trying to harness your energy, use you, and capture you like your abusers. This is why these people have followed you around so much, because they realized your power, your healing energy, and the very pure, innocent energy you carry that's very healing. They realized it before you did, possibly at a young age. That's why they kept you trapped. They did so many things to sabotage you, keep you in one place. And this is why the divine or the universe moves you from place to place, house to house, even on the street, because your job there is done, and it's to protect you. This is the key to detaching from those grudges. Well, this job let me go, and they didn't give me my unemployment, and blah blah blah, or they fired me wrongly. I don't know what the heck's going on. They owe me. It's like, now it's like, that's, you know what, that's to the divine. The divine has that tab. You're realizing the universe has really good credit. Yeah, you got a visa here, but the universe card is like, no limit at all. Whether you got one sock on your foot or you have a whole suit on, you're always good, because as long as you're alive, that means you're here to do a mission, and that means God is keeping you in the game no matter what. Your back is always caught. They always got your back. So right now, the reason why you're in this Three of Wands in reverse place is because you have a job to do. It's not done yet, but it's almost done. And by the time it's done, when it's done, which is going to be very soon, you're going to be very rewarded. Just stay very patient. Just be happy with the things you have, which you are. I don't even need to tell you that, whoever's watching me. Your gratitude is speeding things up. It's almost as if the more grateful you are, it's the faster your body, is being moved around, literally. It's like the divine's big hand is picking you up and putting you here, 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 and you just don't understand, but you will understand soon. because it's all ending up in this 11 of Pentacles energy. It's very good. It's very good, guys. Hi. Good to see you. I don't know. I just felt like I'm supposed to be telling someone this right now. These people are receiving a lot of legal issues. Like there's court dates I heard that they missed. There's court cases that went unsolved, or what do you call it, dormant, and they're being reawakened. And you might be held here because they need your side of the story now. These people got off on possessing people demonically with their false story about you. And now people are open to your side of the story. So this is why you aren't being moved as usual. You aren't being plop, 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 plopped right now. here and there, like usual. You know, maybe some of you guys have moved a lot back then before you realized your power or realized what your job was on the universe. And you were used to it. You were happy to travel, and this is it became a habit for you. This nomadic lifestyle. You were wondering, why am I being paused here then? It used to be so easy for me. It's because you have a mission here that's a little bit longer. And it's a really, really, really big mission. It's affecting a lot of people. There's a lot of really lost people. I'm not going to call them bad people, but I'm just going to call them lost. Lost entities, lost people, lost spirits that are running amok on our heavenly earth here, turning it into hell. And this is the biggest mission that you've been given. This is the hugest last test, last big mission that you're being given. And now that you don't even want the sword anymore, now that you don't even want the vengeance anymore, you're being given it. And this is the last thing you got to do. It might be even the last act of spiritual violence that you might be forced to do. You guys are a spiritual warrior, spiritual soldier. You're being promoted to general. You're being promoted to spiritual president, spiritual something. But before that, this is the last war. This is the last thing you have to do, even when you want to put the sword down. This is why you're being granted this spiritual promotion. Hey Judith, good to see you. In this place where people seem possessed very easily in front of you, in this place where people are suddenly taken over by material beliefs and angers that are caused by attachment, while you are detached, you have this power to detach them. And maybe because this energy is always following you everywhere, it's because you have a job. And so it's like now, no matter where you live, where you go, and how many possessed beings around you, or as I was telling my friend earlier, open portals, you can turn any place into a home. And not just for you, but for other people. Enlighten people, help people in small ways. You are an undercover human crystal. Transmuter, filter, energetic filter. And it's okay when we get angry, it's okay to let those red vibes. I see auras as red, white, and black. And sometimes when I see somebody possessed, their body is red, and that red is pain. It also manifests in physical pains. And they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Because your energy is so potent. It's like no matter where you go, you may attract this. But right now you're being promoted to have the ability to clear that and make those people your friends. Make that home, that house that was horrible, spiritually haunted house, into your home. You're teaching demons that they don't have to be that way. Not 24/7. And so this is probably some of your guys is the last lesson you're dealing with right now. You go into that ice cream shop, you see this person, the clerk at the counter helping you. In the past, you would have had fear, you would have been scared. This person's going to spit my food. This person's going to put bad energy on me. This person's angry, just by looking at me. But now, you understand that They're just a person, they're just human. They have attachments, and you can remove them. And now that person is happy, and they'll be grateful. They won't understand why at first, but you're changing people's minds. The next time they see a person like you with a huge light that irritates their demons, you're teaching them that they can let go of that. And maybe the next person they treat wrongly or want to, they won't. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I said that. I don't know. Maybe somebody's having I don't know, like an epiphany watching me right now. That's why I'm like, uh, yeah. You can't just keep these empathy powers for yourself to protect yourself. Now you have a mission in the world. And there's a lot of, you're an earth angel. There's a lot of us out there. And like I said, not everybody is perfect, especially when you've been through years of abuse, trauma. Those red energies will wash over you once in a while. There are past demons that might follow you and try to put this on you, but just let it run out. Just let it run over you and remember who you are. And soon enough, that red being will stop staying so long. It'll flash. It'll flash in seconds until you're just completely white or bright or gold even. You want to achieve the gold energy. That's when you're strongest. Whenever I imagine a gold energy or gold aura, I imagine Buddha. But you can imagine any other deity or teacher, you know. But for me personally, I imagine Buddha. But, you know, that's just how I was raised, you know. Everybody has a different way. Everybody sees different colors too. So don't take my word for it. Whatever that means for you, whatever your version is, take it. But you'll know, if you know, you know. You'll know what I'm talking about. If you are in this position in your life. 12 of Wands, yeah. You guys are looking really attractive. Like very, very attractive on top of this. Your energy is attractive. Your looks on the outside is attractive. You're making people go crazy, honestly. They're like willing to beat doors down, smash windows for you. These could even be demons. Like you're making demonic people have realizations like, oh, I don't have to be with a criminal. I don't have to be attracted to criminals. I don't have to be attracted to sacrificers. Holy crap, who is this angel? And you're changing them over. They're like, maybe I can put the alcohol down and maybe I can just sit for a second and learn and listen. Look, I feel good. Oh, my ailments are gone. It's like you're literally everywhere you walk, it's like you're leaving a ray of light and you're just blasting away evil because you're just so used to being surrounded by like this dark energy. It follows you. Now it's your superpower. Congratulations, you've graduated. Devote Yoda moment. Yeah, yeah, for real. Two of Cups in the reverse. Okay, what's this? Four of Cups in the reverse, and then Seven of Cups in the reverse. Oof. Yeah, wow. There's even people that have rejected you in the past that don't want to reject you anymore. This could even be these abusers. They're like, wow, what the hell did I throw away? Mm-hmm. The confusion, Seven of Cups in the reverse, the confusion is over. You're no longer confused, and these people are no longer confused. They can't even lie to themselves anymore about the kind of person they did this to. These people stalk you very heavily, maybe even through cameras, and they watch you transmute people. Some of you guys are literal natural exorcists. You have literal exorcist energy built into your mechanisms. There's literal video proof of this for some of you. Someone walks in, they're just possessed, and they sit next to you for a second. You look at them once, and boom, they're back to normal. And it's like these people have seen this over and over and over again, and now it's finally clicking for them. And now they don't want to throw you away anymore because they feel like maybe, you know, if I had been nicer to that person, if I had sat next to that person instead of pushed them away, they would have removed these ailments from me. They would have taught me how to be happy. Because these people did everything that they thought would make them happy. Drugs, buy all the expensive things that they always wanted when they were a kid. You know, they thought that was how they can transmute their trauma, and instead it made it bigger, and they took it out on you. They took it out on you because it still didn't make them happy, and you were happy with nothing. Attachment causes jealousy, you know. But now it's like They're desperately trying to figure, because this, look, the confusion is over. Everybody knows who did bad and who did good. No one's lying to themselves anymore. It's like almost general knowledge for some of you guys, public knowledge about this. And it's just too late, because look at their rap sheet, you know? You don't have love anymore for these people. This could even be an ex of yours, or a former, you know, former soulmate, or former soul tribe, people that were supposed to be assigned to take care of you and they didn't. They were gifted you and instead they tried to kill you because they thought it would make them happy. How would that make you happy? How could taking someone's life make someone happy? That's not gonna make sense, right? But now it's too late. Their karma is, as they're having these realizations, because maybe it took for you to forgive them. Maybe not like the things they did, but it took for you to forgive them at their core, their inner children, their souls, to forgive their souls before all of those influences and dirty things, filters went over them. For them to also be healed in a way and realize their wrongs when it's too late. But you don't have any emotion for them anymore. And you can't. You can't force yourself. You really can't. You really can't force it. Every memory you have with these people in the past is extremely horrible and traumatizing to you. It makes sense. It's almost like science and logical for you to not care. And it's not on purpose. Because you're a mirror of energy, and these people that mirror nothing but negativity towards you, you know? Thank you, Devote. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's gonna lose their home. Someone's gonna be homeless. I hate to say it, but there's some people, there's up to 5 people, 5 households that are gonna be out on their butt because they weren't focusing on themselves, they were focusing on you. They were not showing gratitude to the divine. They were not taking care of their bodies. They were running them reckless, like a stunt dummy, like a crash dummy, like a crash car, like a derby car, just beating it up over and over again. Reckless abandon. And these people, look at their faces on the coins, like they're just looking at you. These are materialistic people. They're unfortunately still attached to material. These people are even thinking of materialistic things to give you, or money to give you, to get you to forgive them, and it's like, it's too late. Because you've learned all those lessons, you're so far detached, you can make that money yourself. You can manifest energy and money without the money. So now they're left out in the cold. Oh well. Sorry, I don't mean that in a malignant way. I just mean, you know, genuine. Just shrug. I don't care. 12 of Swords. Yeah, the truth is out. The truth is so out, man. Look at this King of Swords. He's like, this is the truth. This is what really happened. This could even be an official. This could be an official that really has a lot of, like, respect for you. I almost said love for you, but maybe it's even more than that. It's respect. Look, and look at how he's looking at this 12 of this King of Wands. He's looking at the demon. He's looking at this demonic person. You know, King of Wands isn't always demonic, but in this story, I do see him as a little bit, you know, impulsive. Somebody who's impulsive, reactionary abuse. You know, somebody that just doesn't sort out their emotions before they act. And it's like this person over here, this official, this could be somebody that's armed. It could be literally law enforcement, because he's got a sword. He's got something in his holster. He's just looking at this person like, what the F, why did you do this? I have the truth now. I have the sword of truth in my hand now, and I just don't understand why you even did this much to this person. We have no choice but to cut you now. I have to decapitate you. I have to slay the demon now. It's my job, whoever this official is, this authority is. And they're going to be left out on their ass. They're going to be really homeless. I heard these people, this could even be a fire sign. This King of Wands character, or this group of people that are in this energy, they are probably avoiding this authority figure. And they might be so desperate because of their attachments, because they don't want to let go of their old lifestyle completely or take accountability. They might even make themselves homeless or sleep on the street to avoid this. while you're being given a lot of comfort, luxuries that you've never had before. Hi. Devote said King of Wands is sketch. Yeah. Yeah, that person is really sketch. Because look, he's got his hand on his weapon if the club isn't enough. If this impulsive, disgusting behavior, this Viking behavior, this berserk behavior, like I'm gonna just, use my wand and slam it enough times, and if you're not scared enough, I'm gonna get out the sword and kill you. Look, he's threatening. He's threatening in both hands. It's like this person's like, you need to stop now. I heard this could be the mayor of a town even. This person might go missing. They're not missing. They grew out their facial hair and put a blanket on their head and went outside. That's what they did. They're going to find him regardless. Yeah, while you're being given a new start in love, passion in your life, love for life, just new things to be grateful for, because you just stay grateful for the little things. While somebody else is being put in jail right now as we speak. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or just somebody that made many lies about you. Look at all of these swords. 8 lies. 8 years of lies, 8 lies. This person's going to jail. They're caught up. And they're going to be put in a place where they can't mobilize at all. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're successfully escaping the situation, just in the nick of time, before somebody wants to do something impulsive and immature. 10 of Wands. Whoever this person is that wants, this person could be a little younger than you or just very mentally immature compared to you. And this person could literally act like a child. Their voice could sound like a child's, but they're not. They could even be older than you. This person, this could be a fire sign or an air sign. This person is, I heard, going to hell on earth. This person is literally going to their worst nightmare. They're being arrested right now, or they just got arrested. This person. And they're not going to be able to do things to you anymore, cause problems for you anymore, based off of immature lies, based off of immature emotions like jealousy. Sorry, that's coffee. I was drinking some coffee. I don't know, I heard wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee. This person's having to wake up and smell the coffee because you've escaped their plans for you. And instead of finding you, they're about to find a cop in the place they thought they were going to find you, and they're going to go to jail. This could have happened today. This could have happened recently, and I heard their families telling them not to speak, but this person's very weak. This person's very weak. They talk a lot. That's their weakness. Their mouth is an open gate, and so when they get caught up, they're going to say everything about the rest of these people. The police arrested the wrong people. That's what these people thought, because they're not gangster. They're not keeping it player. They're like snitching in front of everybody. Yeah, snitching because they see that you're still successful. 6 of Cups, and this makes them angry. This makes them so mad. This person wants sex, drugs, and rock and roll. They got that for years, up to 6 years off of your name, off of lies about you, and now they don't have it anymore. And they see that you're, oh, the crow said, yep. They see that you're getting this, but it's like you're not getting sex, drugs, and rock and roll. You're not using this money for that. You're going to use it to cultivate more healthy lifestyle for yourself, to take care of yourself better and possibly others. This person, in cooperation with this group of people, are going to have to watch you literally do what they were supposed to do with that money. And some of you, that money was actually yours. Yeah, 11 of Swords in the reverse. This person could, this person, I don't know, okay, tell me a little bit more about this person, please. 3 of Pentacles. This person worked with a former twin flame of yours or a former soulmate of yours. Or like, I don't know, like somebody that thought they were your soulmate, but they weren't. They were like false. This person could have even dated them. Or like made a deal with them, became friends with them, I don't know, and made them go the wrong way, but that person was never supposed to be with you.
Group,
Group.
group.
All right. Sorry, I'm on the. Sorry, I'm on the phone.
What? Huh?
Yeah, so I'm on the phone.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was group in 1
we're
minute.
all good. Thank you. All right, I might have to go soon, guys, but that's okay. This reading's running up to 40 minutes, and I'm probably making people uncomfortable to be out here, so I don't want to be inconsiderate. Um, but it's like this person really went out of their way to work with every person that liked you and turn them against you, and it's okay because those people were attached to the matrix. They were attached to materialism anyways. If they were that easy to switch over with a little money or a little this or a little lie about that, about ego, then they were never really on a high enough spiritual rank or path to be around you anyways. They would have slowed you down. So this person worked with the wrong people, and even those people are regretful. But I hear sirens. Yeah, this person's definitely going to jail. 4 of Wands. But you're about to be married. You're about to have, or some of you guys are about to have a home that's very stable. You guys are about to have commitment, stability in your life with your real soul tribe or soulmate, the real one. And everything is written, always written in the stars. Every choice you make was already divinely picked out. It just, some people really ignore it. Some people want to stay in this phase of the prophecy, and they end up staying there until they die, when it should have been a lesson, and you're supposed to pass on and get to the next one. You're moving so fast, it's like you're actually getting to the real one. You were always supposed to go through this, unfortunately, even though it was really bad, because you were being used as a lesson for these people. Two of Wands. Yeah. A lot of decisions to make, good decisions to make for you. You know exactly what to do. You're defending yourself against the right people. What you believe is true. But you always have to keep an unconditional love for every person, even though they're wrong at first, because you got to understand, people could be wrong at first and they can correct themselves, and when those people correct themselves, that's how you know that they're willing, they're ready and willing for the next lesson, and that's okay. So you don't have to defend yourself so much anymore. 4 of Pentacles in the verse. You don't have to save money anymore, or you don't have to over-conserve anymore. It's the universe got it. Like I said, the universe has a really big credit, a bigger credit card than any other credit card on this earth that's made. So you're gonna be completely set and fine very soon. 8 of Cups, because you emotionally walked away from the correct drains, energy drains in your life, because energy is resources. It's, for some of you, it's money, and you've walked away from those blocks, energetic blocks. And these are people that watch you religiously trying to stop things for you. This is going to be a complete secret to them. This is something they're not going to see coming at all. They think they can predict your life. They think they can sabotage, predict, or backwards and forwards, backward and forwards in that process. But this is something that they just don't see at all. They cannot see, because you're somebody that's meant to be with someone that's not human like you, supernatural, another deity, another angel, okay? And these are humans. These are people attached to human needs. These are people that are attached to even their lives. They want to stay alive. They're afraid to die, and they do all these nasty things to their bodies. And it's like, this is a person they can't see. This is an opportunity that they can't see, that only God can see, that angels can see, supernatural people can see. So it's protected. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, yeah. They can't see it coming because you look like somebody that needs help financially. But they don't understand the wealth in your heart. You have big wealth in your heart. You have big wealth in your mind. And that's why you can see it. And others can see it, but they cannot. So it's like, how can you intercept a ball that's not even there? That's like a ghost. That's like an imaginary ball. It's like an imaginary thing they can't catch and figure out because of their material mindsets. So there's like something about like not worrying about this. Two of Pentacles. Yes, that balance. Huge. It's because you're such a strong energy transmuter, and you're so good at balancing yourself out so much. It's like these people can't see it coming. When you look like you're about to fall, these people laugh, and then it's like they don't understand how you're just, whoop, you just tilt back up, and you're back up on the seesaw, just right in the middle, just fine. Right now, these people could even think that you're in lack. They could even think that you look like you're about to fail, but it's completely opposite, because they don't believe. They don't believe in the divine. They don't believe in the universe. They don't understand the laws of the universe. That's why they're dealing with health ailments that won't go away. They're dealing with lots of disgusting things. They're dealing with lots of bad karma they don't understand. They have all this money. They're paying all this money for treatments. It's not healing them. Because they're missing the spiritual aspect, the mindset. Nine of Swords. Yeah, these people are not sleeping. Even I heard these people are even sobering up or trying to, and even without those drugs, they're having trouble sleeping. They're having extreme anxiety because they're realizing if this isn't happening to Jungle Collective, what's about to happen to me? Nobody has love for these people. They're so childish. They're so childish, and it's like the rest of the world is moving on without them. And they're just on all fours, acting like a toddler and a baby, hoping people will feel sorry for them like when they were children, and no one does. People are embarrassed even. Secondhand embarrassment watching them beg, here's some money, please. And it's like, I don't want your money. Not every money is good, and they don't understand this. People don't want it. Okay, I gotta go soon now. I gotta go. But what's coming up for the Jungle Collective this week? And then I'm gonna go because I'm reaching 47 minutes. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just take whatever fell. So I feel like there's some people that might still want to compete with you. This could be the same abusive people. They're still gonna do the same things. It won't affect you. They're just kind of showing their ass. The toilet just flushed. These people's lives are flushing down the toilet. These people's lives are flushing down the toilet. These even look like turds, kind of. Like they're flushing down the toilet. Just like trying to compete with you, with your success, when they should be focused on themselves. I heard erectile dysfunction. Oof. Yikes. Three of Cups, you're going to be celebrating. You might be invited to a party, or just a lot of people want to hang out with you, celebrate with you, laugh with you, and, learn from you or get their energy transmuted from you. These people that want to start conflict, or give you conflict, you will laugh at them. You will laugh at them. You'll see that it's pointless, that they're throwing pebbles at your tank. You have a massive missile shot, like literally aimed at them. And these people have little pebbles because they're mad, but you find them to be very stupid, just really dumb. And you're even like choosing not to run over them. It's like not worth it. You're choosing not to shoot them because it's just not worth it. They're obviously mentally ill. They're obviously victims to their own worlds that they've created. And that's not your problem. You're out here to save the world, and these people are not part of it. So they react like little children and babies, and it's, again, not your problem. There could even be an old job that wants to rehire you with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, or somebody like an old client you won't work with anymore, or people that used to pay you and you will refuse it. Yeah, it could be an earth sign here, like an emperor in reverse. This is a big liar. Somebody who lies, underpays you. You've seen over the years patterns of this person never valuing you because this person has an ego problem. They always need to be above their employees or above whoever, they pay. Even people they teach, this could even be a teacher. And it's like you don't see anything else This person's life is flushing down the toilet for sure. This person might like literally have lost everything, and they're gonna probably try to crawl back to you, and it's like you don't see yourself gaining anything, or anyone gaining anything from this person or working with this person at all. You just see loss because spiritually you're above this person. And this person does everything materialistically or 3D, earthly, to make people beneath them. And you just find that to be kind of an extra annoyance. This person has nothing to offer you spiritually, energetically, or even financially. This person has lost their money. So it's like, why are you here? Because you think I'm a good person and you think I'll work for you for free? Like, after making me a charity case before, after sabotaging my life? Like, what an insult, right? But you're not going to take it as an insult. You're just going to kind of brush it off and, look at your actual blessings over here. Yeah, you're being rewarded with new love this week, or some sort of new love for life. New perspective that's going to make you really happy. These people over here, including this person, are suffering. They're victims of themselves, and you're no longer signing up to be their victim as well. You're just going to let them victimize themselves and underpay themselves, abuse themselves, poison themselves, while you're over here looking at life in a new way. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, something about how you don't have to save money anymore. You can buy, I heard you're going to be able to buy things and not have to save up, like, for those things. Like, you're going to be able to get things that you need this week, which is awesome. You don't have to, like, scrounge together quarters or coins to get things this week. Six of Swords. Successful escape. And then while you're doing that, you'll be escaping whoever this person is that's looking for you, former boss, former emperor in reverse. Because this person is trying to escape jail. They're trying to escape prison. They're trying to escape authorities. And they think, working with you is going to help them wipe their dirty hands onto your reputation. But they've done this way too much over the time in the past. And they've basically run out. They've run out of that. You're fresh out. You're not in the store anymore for them to pick up. You're no longer on that shelf. It's empty. There's a dotted line where you sat, and that's how it's going to stay for the rest of this person's life. And they refuse to understand that, but you will make them understand this week. You may just block them or not answer their call, or someone might say, hey, so-and-so's on the phone for you. You're going to say, well, just hit that little button on the phone, or you might walk over and go, it might be that dramatic. I don't know. And this person's going to have to understand. Shortly after that, I heard this person will get arrested too. Or something bad's going to happen to them. They might lose something to do with their job. Like, again, these are two Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This person cannot start new at all, especially financially. And I heard that's where it's going to hit them where it hurts. This person has no heart. This person has no gut. It's only made of money. Their heart is just a dollar bill. Their gut is just a dollar bill. And now they're just going to be hit right there. You still have your heart. You still have your body parts. You still have your soul. And your soul is being protected this week. And you're going to be very happy. I heard you're going to be emotionally wealthy, feeling emotionally rich. Your heart is going to be more gold this week. This person is immature. They're not very smart. And I feel like they're just not heeding to the signs. They are used to controlling things, but they're going to have to be a victim to somebody else's control. I heard the government's control. Oops. Oh no. Thanks to administration. The sun is shining down on Lord jungleintuitive. That's a new one. I'll stand in the sun for you guys in a second once this reading is over, because I just wanted to sunbathe with you guys for a second. My little tobacco pipe for a bit. Eight of Wands. You guys might be getting a lot of text messages soon, or something really fast communication. It might be a really fast phone call. Again, about your justice, about your ability to escape here. I heard protective services, witness protection. I heard, like, you're gonna be moved to a place where you can escape. You might be paid some amount of money where you can be okay, or someone might do this for you or help you in some way. You just don't know it. This is happening behind the scenes. Like, you are being protected by the same demons that were sent to you, because these demons fell in love with you. They fell in love with your heart, and it taught them discernment, and they're discerning that this person has nothing to offer. They're protecting you in the background. They're trying to formulate something. They're trying to work together here in their own little ways to get good karma, but also because they know it's the right thing to do, even though they have flashes of, misjudgment. They know it's like, duh. I heard it's duh. It's like that. They should be protecting you, and they're gonna help you escape to some place where you can thrive, or they're doing that right now. Like, they're just like they know where this person is or these people are, and they're like literally, like, just like secretly, without telling you or anyone around them or you, because these people could have a lot of eyes and ears everywhere, just kind of like I'm seeing the train. Oh, confirmation. I'm seeing like the train tracks in a train, like, when they pull that switch, that handle, and then it like moves the tracks, and then it causes the train to go the other way. It's like these people are like secretly, like, just kind of like without speaking. It's like unspoken. Like, they're just kind of like changing the tracks around for your train to go somewhere else away from this person. Like, they're protecting you very secretly. They might not even tell you. You might just feel really lucky, but it's really because, in the past, you felt unlucky in the past because people were sabotaging you without knowing it. Your good heart. You just would never see the truth about certain things and people. But now, in a different way, things are being sabotaged. Maybe not sabotaged, but secretly, like, adjusted, or secretly kind of like in a trickster way in the background, being kind of like realigned, or like re-guided, so that things work in your favor. And this could be like on many different levels, like for some of you, it's like on a government level, authority level, where it's like, if these people are trying to drive near you, it's like there's like a bunch of undercovers, like, literally, like driving, like right around you, like there's, you don't even know it. Like, there's people secretly protecting you, or secretly making it so that you're lucky, or that things work out for you, or that you're safe no matter what. Because people can see the situation clearly here, and it's like I said, duh. Like, this person should not be attacked like this, and it feels better for us to attack this other person over here who deserves it. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna finish this off. Nine of Wands. Okay, yeah. Get a lot of rest, because there's going to be a lot of work that you got to do, or this was your energy in the past. Nine of Wands. You had a lot of burdens on your back, and you're not going to have to deal with them anymore. You're going to feel them lift off. Those sticks on your back, those 9 wands on your back, that these people wanted you to hold on to, other people are going to take them off your back without you looking. All of these bags that you've been carrying around, it's like there's people behind you don't even see, that are just taking them off your back without you even knowing. Like without even telling you. Because some of them are people that are guilty, that feel really guilty, that had sabotaged you in the past, and they don't want you to know that they're guilty, or they feel so bad, they don't even want you to know they contributed to it. So they're just, without a word, without even wanting credit for it, just taking things off your back, taking it back, giving you something else, like taking that bag of shit off your back and putting like a bag of gold on it instead. They're like, shh, like that, like something like that's happening. Yeah. While somebody else is stuck out in the cold, because there's no confusion anymore about who you are. Yep. All right, I'm going to end the reading there. I hope you guys like it. I hope it resonated. If you did, feel free to leave me a like, or do whatever you want to do with that information. You don't have to. I hope this helped somebody out there. I hope this reached the right people. I know that my channel is being like mass shadow banned right now, but I know that it reached the right angels. So thank you so much for joining me today. And if you would like to book a personal private reading, you can hit me up at my email at jungleintuitive@gmail.com. My bookings are open. For more information about that, the pricing, and where you could do that. The instructions are going to be on the bio section of my YouTube. Um, thank you to Vote. Thank you, Change Your Mind. Yeah, no problem. It's my pleasure. Yeah, again, I know I was supposed to finish it, but okay, something you guys are getting like a really rich twin flame. I don't know why, or like a materialistically comfortable twin flame. But this person's very balanced. They're not like they don't care about the things they have. They have these things and these items from good karma, you know, and they want you to be in the same position. So this person might help you be in that position in some way, or they just might want to like take you in or something. I don't know. It's something weird like that, or they might secretly make it so. So, anyways, I hope that you like that reading. And I'm gonna see you guys again maybe tomorrow, maybe I don't know in a few days. We'll see how my energy is. I don't. It's not like I have a job right now. I don't have anything better to do. My job is to give you guys divine messages, and I've accepted that. So, um, I hope you guys took something from that useful. I'm gonna go now before my yammering makes people uncomfortable because I'm on the phone and I don't want people to feel like they're interrupting me. I don't want to be disrespectful. I've been out here for an hour now. People want to come out and smoke a cigarette and I feel bad. But I hope you guys have a lovely, blessed day. Remember, as long as you are here, God has you. And remember, you are very important and you deserve love. All right. Peace. Namaste.